A sneeze broke the glass. The mummy who had been sleeping for 1,000 years was resurrected. The woman was unusually calm. It turned out that she wanted to use the mummy's superb medical skills to save her sister who had become a vegetable. But this mummy had no talent for treating patients. He was just a nuclear physicist. The woman resurrected the wrong mummy. Just when she was in despair, the mummy told her another news. All the doctors were buried next to the pharaoh. The woman suddenly realized the mummy wanted to leave, but the woman stepped on the bandage. She quickly stood up and picked up the newspaper. Sure enough, the pharaoh was buried in the palace nearby. She picked up the newspaper, decided to take the mummy to find the pharaoh. The mummy, who had not been out of the house for thousands of years, was very excited. He wanted to talk to the man, but he fainted on the ground due to excessive shock. The woman blamed the mummy's behavior. He would cause panic among the people around him, and time was running out. They had to act as soon as possible, but soon they encountered another problem. The door was locked with iron chains, but the mummy was not a locksmith. The woman threatened him. The mummy had to use his hidden strength. He waved his fingers lightly. The iron chain fell automatically and opened the door. They came to the exhibition hall, and the patrol suddenly appeared. The mummy stretched out his finger in the air circle in the middle. The patrolman fainted on the ground. They finally arrived at the place where the pharaoh was buried, but the doctor's location was unknown. The woman could only open the coffins and ask one by one, but they were not the doctor they were looking for. The mummies in all the coffins were resurrected. At this time, they suddenly gathered together. The mummy came to a coffin. He waved his hands gently. The sarcophagus opened automatically. The pharaoh was resurrected. He opened his arms and stretched his waist. The woman asked the pharaoh to treat her sister. The pharaoh was moved by her sincerity. He agreed to the woman, but the treatment method shocked the woman. The doctor took off the sister's hat. The hat pin was pulled out from the back of her head. Blood flowed down her forehead. The woman was very angry. The mummy used magic to put the sister on the stone platform. He broke the pharaoh's internal organs into pieces. Then he mixed them with a special potion and applied them to the sister's wound with his fingers. Then he took off the clothes of the mummy next to him and used them to bandage the wound. Finally, the pharaoh walked forward and bowed his head to kiss the sister. But this behavior completely angered the woman. But at this time, the sister suddenly woke up. The woman happily hugged her sister. The mummy also said goodbye to them. They planned to start a new journey. If there really is a mummy, would you choose this way to resurrect?